So you're looking for some background music for your podcast, specifically your intro and your outro. Well, you're in the right place because in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what you need to know when figuring out how to choose and where to choose your background music for your podcast. Let's get started. I'm Sebastian Rusk, and I help marketers and entrepreneurs start a podcast. So you're not alone if you thought to yourself, wow, I would really love one of the Top Gun soundtrack songs on my podcast, or maybe the Rocky theme. Not so fast. You don't want to use anything that's copyrighted, well, because you don't own it. So you're going to need what's called royalty-free music, which is essentially copyright-free, or at least allows you the use of it based on the terms. Now, there are a few free options available out there, but you always get what you pay for. And sometimes those free options turn out to be music that you can use royalty-free, but you're not allowed to use on a podcast or on a YouTube video. So let's walk through the steps real quick on exactly what it takes to find royalty-free background music that's not going to get you in trouble. Now, before I walk you through what options we utilize here at the Podcast Launch Lab to find background music, I do want to give you a quick tip. You can, in fact, go to Google and type in free, royalty-free music. There are a few websites out there that do offer free, royalty-free music, but I do highly suggest and recommend that once you go to a song that you find, you read the fine print. The fine print will tell you which type of licensing is available based on you utilizing the music. Now, it can be royalty-free music and you're able to utilize it, but there could be some sort of hook, like you can use this song, but you must mention the production company, or you must include the production company that created the song in the description of your podcast or your YouTube video. So you want to make sure you read all of the fine print so you know exactly what you're getting into when you get the free royalty-free music. I quickly learned that once you read that fine print, not everything free means that you can actually utilize it for your podcast and your YouTube channel. So make sure you read the fine print when Googling free resources. I'm not saying they're not available out there, but a lot of times there is a catch, if you will, and that catch is you've got to do something in order to use it, or it's free, but you're not allowed to use it for a podcast. Now I want to walk you through what we utilize here at the Podcast Launch Lab in order to help our students choose the correct background music. Usually it does require them purchasing a song, but there's options that are as affordable as $1 up to $100, depending on what exactly you're looking for. I always like to recommend that you never spend more than $20 for the song, because there are plenty of options available. As you can see right here on my screen, 1.6 million options available. So there's a lot of options to go through, but you got to be careful. You don't want to do analysis paralysis and have too many options and you're just confused as to what exactly you want. So I always recommend, number one, that you choose a song that's $20 or less. There's plenty of them that are $8 or $9 that are awesome, that'll work great. And then find something that is going to pique your interest and something that's going to fit your show. What I like to do, let's just say that I am starting a podcast about dating and I want to type in love. I'm going to type love in search in music. And as you can see here, it's going to give me several different options on songs. And all I would simply do is play that song. It would give a preview of the song. And if I decided I liked it, I could simply add it to my cart. As you can see, this first song here is $25. Here's this one's $12. This one's $5. Like I said, you can find several different options in here without spending a tremendous amount of money, $10, $14, etc. So what you would do is simply just click on the song that you like, and it's going to bring you to a page that's going to preview the song. And you can download a preview of it if you'd like. You can add it to the cart and simply buy it now. You're going to want to go here and click on license details. This is what I was talking about before. Most music websites, when it's royalty free, will tell you the license details. In fact, they have to. So if you click on the license details here, it tells you exactly what you can do. Most uses, YouTube, etc., TV broadcast, no, you can't use it for a live TV broadcast, etc. So this would answer all of your questions here. But as soon as you find the song that you like, you can go in, add it to the cart, and simply buy it. Once you're done buying the song, it'll give you a download link where you can download a zip file of all different variations of the song. So some are short, some are long. It's the full song, it's the half song, and you can find out which part works best for you. Now, most songs are anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 minutes long. So most intros and outros are no longer than, say, a minute. I'd say a minute and a half. If I'm exaggerating, that's a really long intro and outro. You want to make sure that the music is going to at least cover the time that it takes to record the intro and the outro. So if you've got a 10-second intro and a 15-second outro, you want to make sure the song's at least 25 seconds. You could loop the track if you wanted, if it was only 15 seconds, but I've just found that it's a lot easier if you find a track that's just as long as the audio file that you've recorded. In this case, we're talking about the intro and the outro. Now, as you can see, you can search for several different options on audiojungle.net. That's the site that we use here. There's several other music websites out there. Whichever one you think is the best for you, I recommend utilizing. But you can search, sometimes searching corporate in music is a great way to find music that's somewhat professional, can still be upbeat, motivating. Like I said, right here, they run specials at times, $9 for this song that's normally $16. So you simply add the song into your cart, you buy it, you download the zip file, and you have your royalty-free music that you've purchased a license to be able to use. Well, I hope you're leaving this video knowing at least one or two things that you did not know about finding podcast background music, whether it be for your intro, your outro, certain segments during your show. You want to make sure that you've got the licensing rights, that you've at least purchased those, or you have the right to actually use the music for your podcast to avoid any potential legal headaches or anything of that nature. If you have any questions about background music for your podcast or any videos that are on this channel pertaining to your podcast, your upcoming podcast, your existing podcast, please do leave a comment below. I respond to each and every one of you people. Until next time.